With a rough first step there, that's going to bring up second down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for second and long.
Hey, Ken, 180. Right touch. 12, 12, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 180. 11, 11.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Gun, gun. Got. 180. Got. Got.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door
Here we go, here we
bigger
go.
gap in the future.
180. 180. 11, 11, 11. Got.
Burrow to the air now. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Got. Got. Got.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8.
It's good set. Got. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, up, Nelson. Stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. His first throw is an interception. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. 40, 180. Cut.
Burrow on the play action. Buying some time right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Gun. Cut. Big 13. Big 13. Turbo cut. Cut.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. 180. 180. Nice one. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Bronk as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the kick by Folk is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw secured by George Pickett. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
What's up? 180.
Running it after the penalty. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
180. Stop.
First down, here's Baker. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just cluster that big time. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready, ready, shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
I'm wondering.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's get set. 11. 180. 180. Shot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 30. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Yep, pistol.
Throwing again is Baker. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
King. 180. Watch.
Baker now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
A handoff to Tracy. They give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. Got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Gun. 180. What is that?
On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped on a play by Big Chris Jones.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
180. 11, Thomas.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 2.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 1, ready?
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside. It kept them from reaching the chains.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Pistol. Up, pistol. Point it right. 180. Stop.
Now Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. Hits the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Hurry, hurry! Real. Alert, alert! Alert! Kings! Regular! Hey, alert!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Bronk, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
On 2, ready?
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Gun.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So they're left facing third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
180. What is up? Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Point it right. Check. 180. Point it right. Run. Hey, alert 30. What's that?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41.
Alert. Kings. What's that?
Now here's Mayfield. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers blow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right past him.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
One, right?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Cut down the field, Leggett. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On two. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now against the blitz. On the move, headed right. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Leggett with a return here. Well, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points than a lopsided first half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Tucker now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert! 220! What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. It is caught at the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
King! 180! What's that? What's that?
Third down, here's Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
42. Panthers 10.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, right?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right
Put a
in.
receiver in motion right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off one hit, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
11, top, back. Right in.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one is launched downfield. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers trying to end this before the final quarter. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
49, Panthers 10.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Continuing to move past the 45.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
12.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on a quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. It's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Downfield. He's got Hawkinson. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on two more.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point
They give it to the back of his own read. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Panthers 16.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They take the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. One's cut along the left sideline. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On the right sideline, there's space. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Patterson on for the extra point. Right, but it sneaks in. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead.
16.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Tucker now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 11, 180. Start.
Off the play fake, Burrow escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
on one, ready?
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
180.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Katie. Any breakup as a corner is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
180. What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender recovers.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. He finds Pickens left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
On point, ready?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Play action here. Burrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Stop.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One, ready?
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down. Give them 24 yards. And most importantly, that 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's get set.
Running back sets in motion. Again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 9 yards there. Normally a great outcome, Brock, but still a long way to go here on 3rd down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Don't play action here. McCord trying to push deep downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, Shaq. Come back team. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Hey, alert!
At the 47-yard line.
Alert, alert! Real. Point it right. Watch out!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Benson now from the gun. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Alert! 180! Stop!
They're going to pass it here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The 49ers throw it 6 more on the blowout. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Tucker now on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he's finally out of bounds. Looks like a step or two before the 30. Offense is going to be thinking touchdown here.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go!
McCord's going to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Legette the target on that throw, and it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. From the gun, McCord. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set! 180! Stop!
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set! 180! Hey, alert 33! Obstruction! Regular, regular, regular! Watch, watch!
First down, here's Baker. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Into the hands of Pickens. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. This is undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Go!
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted.